Go ahead and go live.
Yep.
Go live.
Yep.
Okay, here we
We good on this one. Fremont, you on there good? Yeah, click on call in. Yep. Yeah. I will speak here. Okay. So I do the stream. I go to YouTube later, right? Cameron. Okay, all good. Yep. Yep. Right on. Come on.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you'll listen to the show. You are now in the host queue.
Unmuted. Okay. Free them all. Right on. Live and direct, y'all. Let's make history. Take history. Take history, y'all. Let's get locked and loaded for another episode. What's the day's date? Help me out. What's the day's date? October 6th. October 6th, 2021. Y'all can't take a pause for the calls. Everybody know we locked and loaded for another episode of Free 'em All Radio. We live intellectual radio. Call in at 929-477-3785. Y'all come on in. It's been a rough day. Be straight up, I ain't gonna cut up no corners with you. I got a little slight headache, but with this coffee in it, you know what I'm saying? It's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, crazy. Free 'em all. Good to see y'all in the building. Got some updates and man, just I guess it's gonna be like a little venting, but also, you know what I'm saying, again, everything political. So y'all can't take a pause for the calls. Pull those windows up, back open them doors, and let them know again we locked and loaded for another episode of Free 'em All Radio. We glad y'all tuning in. 929-477-3785. Press 1. Do me a favor, y'all. Bear with me. Better get come with me. Work with us. You know, a lot of people say, well, I didn't get the flyer. We're struggling for a climate. We're struggling for a climate in which we can, I hate to snatch this term, but they probably snatched it from us. We can be all we can be. We can be all we can be. A lot of people say, I say America got this. I say this system got this slavery thing down pat. This system has this slavery thing this system has this slavery thing down pat. You got cats don't even know they slaves. Like literally, don't even know. Sun Tzu said the cardinal principle of warfare is to know thyself and know thy enemy. Harriet Tubman said she freed thousands of slaves and could have freed thousands of more only if they knew they were slaves. This man, Malcolm X, had said, America's democracy is an hypocrisy. It's a man. They got this thing so cold. You cannot diminish or devalue such political lines, the Black Panther Party, and we are fighting for the minds and hearts of the people. A lot of cats do all this reactionary rah-rah, to all this get out. You dig? Negating, you know what I'm saying? Get unable to distinguish a revolution from a war. You dig? I'm talking about, man, we talking about terms like politics. Again, let me try to, and I try to not, let them deal with the basics. You know what I'm saying? Stuff, you know what I'm saying? That sometimes even myself, we may take for granted people, they and forgive me, y'all. I'm real conscious about, what stuff I have around me, you know what I'm saying? But let me try to have this, doing no commercials for that, nobody else. Politics, man. Essence, life and death. How you view it, survival needs food, clothing, and shelter. And how you see it, how you view it, how it comes to you. And people say, well, you know what I mean, or terms, words, fashion, everything is political. It can be technically speaking the same dynamic, same entity, technically speaking. And something that many of us negate to acknowledge, and it's intentional, is politics. And And even I know a lot of people's minds are going to that of electoral politics. These slaves, man, they have worked up such a number on our on the community, on people in general. Bill Meyer said on Politically Incorrect show, it's talking about how throughout the world, America is viewed as the most dumbest populace in the world. There was a time to even like on the tenure of Hugo Chavez when it was not uncommon to see people having conversations about the Constitution. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Um, in Cuba, healthcare, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like second nature, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just be upfront about it. Then there are certain locations where it's brutally acknowledged about the race question and gender, different dynamics that you have to be hesitant on how you touch it because this system has worked such a number. Where they tell you don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't even, people got to even get the fact, man, on certain times, even on calling right now, man, it's be like, man, listen, we want to, I seen a post of the comrade Daphne posted, said something about her daughter asked her what she was doing last Wednesday. She said, same thing I've been doing for the last 6 years on Wednesday. Freedom on Radio. It's certain, man, the late great Nipsey Hussle talked about when he was able to go back to his homeland. When he touched back down, with his not only in his not in a subjective sense, just with his father. Say it's muted. Oh damn! Here we go. You don't hear me. See, let me see what's going on, y'all. Let me try this. Let me go back on Instagram. Thank y'all for giving me a hit. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. 1 second. Okay, hold on. Shit. Okay, where you at? Instagram. They say I'm muted. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me on live stream? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Somebody let me know. Use the number fast. Somebody type the number in for me. 929-477-3785. Then press 1.
I hear you.
You okay? Okay, I'm on now. What about this? Well, they got me on the Instagram. Let me try this AirPods. This is something new to me. I really don't. I don't know if it's my phone, Instagram. Okay, I'm trying to come back on Instagram live. Can y'all hear me on Instagram? Let me know on Instagram if you can hear me. Okay, you hear me now. If I lose you, if you lose me, y'all put the word, start coming to the YouTube channel. Live Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Come to the live on Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Matter of fact, subscribe to it, tap it, press the like, whatever they be saying. All this stuff is new to me, you know what I'm saying? Tap that, come on with that. Come on to the YouTube channel also. I'm trying to get into a groove with this shit thing, man. It's been a rough day. What was I at? I think I was talking about just even like people say, well, you didn't call me about Wednesdays. If it can come to, I mean, we have to fight so many different dynamics, like, you know, in particular the counterinsurgency. You know what I'm saying? Sites going down, you name it, stuff you take for granted. So help us out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because again, to remember certain things to be on automatic drive. You know what I'm saying? This is we have Freedom on Radio on Wednesday, 6:30, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we can't control everything. And we acknowledge that. We acknowledge that. That's it's humbling. It's embarrassing being oppressed. But one of our pros and our cons and our strengths and our weaknesses is acknowledging it. You did, and we fight for the minds and hearts of people. Say, why people don't do it? You fighting against so many ideologies. We're telling you, saying something, and you got other contending factors saying, no, you free. You control it. Even when in negating basic contradictions in this country in particular, such as race. Oh, I grew up, my mother and father told me I can be president of the United States one day. All this man did this here. I mean, the real conversation of, I mean, at what price? I mean, how the system vets individuals. Ain't no the vetting process and who they make, who they break. And I'm struggling, you know what I'm saying, to be real careful how I lay out certain things, because reality is, in the words of that Jack Nicholson's character in the movie A Few Good Men, can't handle the truth. And brother called me the other day. He said, man, he had this sister on the phone. She was breaking down all this stuff when she works at the big corporation, so on and so forth. And she acknowledged she came and watched. She said she's the only black woman, you know what I'm saying, on a board. She, you know, she makes sure she speaks for us for, you know, the women are represented, so on and so forth. And within 2 seconds, the question of race was out the conversation. And she said she cannot watch Judas and the Black Messiah. And we want to get, you know, and this whole, well, maybe you're too busy. We have to be honest about this here. What does this trigger? What are you know, this cat I was talking to 2 days ago, known for years. He's a coach, and now I'm not going to cut no corners with nobody no more, man. I ain't been cutting them, but I'm trying to go step by step. But it's toxic for me. Understand? It's toxic for me. As I told him, he was saying certain things, and I come on and say, hold on, I'm not. I said, he said, man, how are we gonna stop all this killing? What about us killing each other? I said, who said that before you go over there, who said that I said that it's us doing the killing? Oh, you know what I mean? Listen, man, just like your temple and your body that you talk about, you know, what foods and herbs you put in your body, you have to respect the fact that it's certain you're not gonna feed me no political slop. I'm not gonna eat it. I told some organizations, just like y'all don't eat the pig, we don't deal with pigs. Did this here. It's a political line that I'm fearful of continuously. Like it's like when you have like sexual relations, you know, you pick up, you know, y'all exchange energy and different dynamics. So when you engage in constant dialogue with certain individuals, you nothing else with not skin follicles, with it rubs up on you, and you keep hearing certain nonsense over and over. You run the risk of that shit making sense. You run the risk of that shit making sense. I don't take for like the politics, and it's a blessing and a burden to be on with this shit. It calls questions that many of us do not want to know. We heighten the contradictions. Are you sure you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? And I have been reminded, case after case, I'm forced to, just today, simple things like going fill out a form, and I go through certain procedures. I tell people, I say, I'm doing this for you. They say, what do you mean by that, Chairman? I said, Richard Pryor had told his bodyguard one time, comedic genius Richard Pryor, who was impacted by the Black Panther Party. I said, see, I was telling the kid, you can't talk about individuals like they out of a vacuum. You have to put it. You go read Revolutionary Suicide. How Minister Huey P. Newton was so objective. He could put in context his lineage, how he was impacted by that. Many people with a race arrogance or a particular class arrogance come like the world just started with them that day, negating different dynamics, how we view skin tone, how we view size, how we view gender, everything against political. Comedian genius Richard Pryor, bodyguard said, he told him, man, Eddie Murphy loves you. Richard Pryor couldn't figure out what gave him the impression of this. And the reality is, it was that people have to ask themselves, when you come with these illogical, when you say stuff like, you know, that we do, black folks do all the killing in Chicago, and then, you know what I'm saying, and you tell your child, you too can become president. When you regurgitate this ruling class rhetoric, you sometimes say, oh, y'all was wrong. No, do some deep thoughts and ask yourself, what made me carry this bucket of bullshit? What made me carry what from generation to generation? When we pass this nonsense down, you know what I'm saying? And with a confidence, with a cockiness, he had said, the magazine had said to Eddie Murphy how he felt on Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor said, oh, but you've been around me, you've been on point, have you ever seen anything that gives you that impression? Richard Pryor said, tell you what, let's go for a minute. They went to Eddie Murphy's house. You know what I'm saying? Pops, I'm on the radio station right now. I got to call you back. Matter of fact, call in 929-4. Hold on, I'm calling back. So what's happening, Sister Conrad? You want to say something?
You were breaking up, brother.
Say it again.
When your last few statements were choppy, you were breaking up.
Okay, what about now? Hold on.
Okay.
Pops, I got to call you back. I'm on the radio station live. I'm on the air live right now. I got to call you back. Hold on. Okay. That's his brother Wallace Davis. We're going to talk lost sound again. I'll be damn. Can't make this shit up. On Instagram, these motherfuckers, man. Man. If I can get when you talk about, let me know if y'all give me Instagram. When you mention us in history, when you talk about the work that we've done, when you talk about our programs, don't talk about it in the vacuum. When you say we had the Triple C program, you make mention about the Hampton House doors being kicked in. You make mention about, you know what I'm saying, you say about the Freedom on Radio, you mention about the sound constantly going out. These are important points to place and put in context. When you talk about the Black Panther Party and what they did, go look at 1969 alone. Don't go past 1969. Look at 1969 in Chicago. I ain't talking about the whole state of Illinois. I'm talking about in Chicago, the amount of arrests they were subjected to. See, this is important to put in context to really have an objective analysis. You know what I'm saying? We doing this. This is to put in context the attack. And you know what I'm saying? Because again, the degree of who you are and what attacks you're subjected to. If we can get, man, a little Panther Party, man, look at the period of time that Chairman Fred had to get down. Go look at it. I'm not going to do the math for you. Go look at the man. People say, I didn't believe he was 21 years old. Look, you know what I'm saying? And, Cass was clear. We got to move fast. You go look at pictures like, man, they moving, they get up their heads nappy, they doing a program. Man, you had the draft. The draft, a lot of people don't know what the draft is. They was coming to get you. Man, you want to fight for this motherfucker. You are going to fight for the United States. Motherfuckers coming and telling you, yeah, we kicking your ass on Monday, but you are going to fight to defend. You are not think, okay, the country under attack. No. We going to take some more motherfucker shit. And we done to you. We're gonna take we kicked in your, we're gonna take you, you're gonna go to Vietnam. Those same tactics we did, we're gonna let you borrow this uniform for you're gonna employ that shit on some more motherfuckers. That's the amount of, you're gonna get a breather of fresh air. Then when you put you back on the case, you're not getting meritorious manumission. Y'all know what that is. That's doing chattel slavery, where the master would give you a certain amount of leverage. You can get your freedom papers that go and catch a runaway slave with tax. Say, okay, you get a little free. They telling you, long as you get out on that motherfucker, you get a breather and you come back. Those chains, the same shit. I knew a guy locked up with me. He out now. He showed me all his Army records. He was in the United States Army fighting for the America. He was controlling the tanks. They had him behind a position that you say, I didn't know they let black people even get around. And then he said the thing. When he got back in the country. They had came. Are we good? We good, sis?
Just keep going.
Okay. All right. When he came back in the country, they had attacked him in his house. He defended his family, wife and children. He gets locked up. He was locked up. We're gonna talk about. I had a comrade do some situations today for as part of his political education. I was struggling with him. I see a lot of times people say, Chairman, why you let people? I said, listen, man. I didn't just Malcolm. I relate to what Malcolm X has said. He learned American history through his ghettos and through his prisons. It ain't no nice educational process. Grasping, coming to conclusions. Assad Shakur said the most adamant of revolutionaries seek some sort of like hope that this, that this can be all right. We can, so we can make it in this thing. You know what I'm saying? You the time this system is like the welder. You know, see, like that's a nice how did that horseshoe just get like that? How did that piece of steel get like that? It's the burning, the water, all that. Or what it of making, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's done to people, it can pass down from generations when you were attacked. You know what I'm saying? That's what, and some of us, they just not to, you can just attacks alone ain't gonna do it, because some people can get attacked to the point that they read that they see each other is the ones responsible for it. We gotta heighten the contradictions, man. I'm gonna tell you a few things today. Talk, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I lost my point. Let me go back to my point. Contradictions. Minister UEP News said contradictions are the ruling principle of the universe. Some forces have seen some old prison photos of me. They say, damn, Chairman, you've been going through this a long time. I said, yeah, and imagine the damage. Think back at the stuff that motherfuckers bring to me. You know what I'm saying? And when you subjective, all you see was, I just wanted this, and you know what I'm saying? The burnout, you know what I'm saying? The time is like, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, like you hopped in an Uber, and you say, man, why your car tripping? All I want to get is ride down the block. Negating all the times this car been riding all day. You know what I'm saying? And add to that, ain't no personal benefit. This, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying, for the individual. This ain't like, I mean, ain't no, man, like I say, my sanity, our sanity is at stake. If nothing else. I was talking to this again, back to this cat. He was everything he was giving me about him, even his words, how he done this. He couldn't even watch Judas and the Black Messiah. And that's not the major trip. The major trip is other people not acknowledging why he came. Or man, maybe he, blah. And as opposed to us coming to grips with this here. How, you know what I'm saying? This just a certain, it's like a airborne disease. You open the top, you know what I'm saying? It upsets the whole facade that people have been, you know what I'm saying? And the odds, and sometimes this shit can go for a certain amount of time. But you can't pass that shit. It's like carrying a bucket of water. By the time it get down to, you know what I'm saying, to the end, you say, damn, we trying to put the fire out. How we losing water? I'll give you a better example. In the movie American Meat, you got cats in prison cages, and they passing a bag of dope. That's a better analogy. They get a balloon of dope. Dope. That came through horrid conditions. That's been smuggled up in motherfuckers' ass up in prison. Different motherfuckers done touched it. Motherfuckers done had to shit it out. It's going through pipes, tongue. It's nasty. It's stinking. And now they're trying to get it, and it's making it this far. And you know, this American dream that motherfuckers they passed down. Why I made it because grandma and grandpa have done this, and they made this slave story that can handle that got past one part of the prison. You know what I'm saying? And you think you're doing something slick, but the guards know, because they need that dope in here. It's a part of the ecosystem for the plantation to move, but they go along with the routine, and you get your college, you're going to college, and go along with the facade. to kill so you can be with a lot of y'all are used body salesmen, not used car salesmen. You take this and you go sell it to some more motherfuckers. I bet you when they was kidnapping the Portuguese, the Spanish, the English, I bet you I look at chattel slavery all the way. The more I experience, the more we learn. I guarantee you, they was taking some motherfuckers back on the boat, the slave boats. Man, how you know, Chet? Dialectical materialism. Dialectical. I study what's happening today. They said, "What you doing?" Some of the reactionary slave owners. What you taking the boat back or taking? What are you doing? That's my best bucks and winches. That's man. I need what you doing with him? You know what I'm saying? He plays the guitar for the other slave. Where are you going with them slaves? He telling them, man, be cool. You reactionary. I got this. So the other slave master probably, man, I can't believe this dude taking my slave. And he looking, he said, is he going back? He going back past that. All I done went through to get these slaves over here, past sharks and shit and pirates, and this motherfucker rebellions, motherfuckers been fighting. He taking them back over there. He telling them, be cool. Look, don't trip. Look which ones I took. Then he pulled back. And then some of them, the slaves might want to say, man, where we going? He pulled back up. He said, this is where we took us from. The coast master, you ain't taking us back. No, he telling me be cool. Don't fret. I need y'all to go out there and win the rest of them. Tell them what's going on, how great it is over here. Tell them about how, you know what I'm saying, how Miss Ann treated. Tell them about the mealy, you know what I'm saying? Just tell them it's great over here, you know what I'm saying? Tell them I need you. So some of them are fighting this. I need you to go tell them that you got the same lad, you came from the same tribe as them. You know what I'm saying? And this, you know what I'm saying, how we gotta do this. Use body salesmen. Go like you know what I'm saying, bring some, go over there like that and catch them and bring some more back. He pulled back over. Dude said, I'll be damn. You ain't have to, how you get all them? I tapped into their emotions. I sent someone there, ain't you, your family, same family members. I got them to resell that snake oil again. Because they wasn't bad from me. It wasn't bad from the Portuguese directly. Say resell it. Motherfuckers resell this shit to generation after generation. Damage. Pass this shit down like it's fine china. Motherfuckers talking generational wealth, no, generational damage. Comedian genius Richard Pryor said, come on, man. Back to those who just tuning in. Since you done read these stories about how Eddie Murphy loved me. Now, Richard Pryor trying to figure out, he trying to see what frame of reference you got this. You see how this dude ain't deal with his own biological brother. But somehow, this great leap of him, the average for me, let's go with this here. This man, Richard Pryor bodyguards, so they go to Eddie Murphy house. They waiting downstairs for 6-7 hours. Richard Pryor look at him like, yeah, you ain't clear yet, huh? And it's messing dude up. He doing this to show him. This is, they know, they can see in him. Even though Richard Pryor himself, he tried, he said, man, I'm gonna try to do the thing like Bill Cosby. I'm gonna dress like dude. I'm gonna do the safe way. And it was whatever dynamic. It could have been a situation that happened on the streets of Peoria, at the brothel. Anything could have happened. They can tap into. So this is a different dynamic. This is a different dynamic. This ain't no Bill Cosby nigga here. And then dude say he remember on the set of Harlem Nights. He say, man, them people had put Eddie Murphy like he was over this whole thing of all these greats. And that's necessary. See, imperialism, people say, we can all make it. Ain't no we all making this system. Go look at the nature of this system. It's the movie James Brown. James Brown smelt it. When that dude came and said, man, I like y'all, man, but Chairman said, oh, you ain't gotta explain. I know what time it is. I smelt this before in the boxing ring. I smelt this before with my mother or lack of mother. I know what you're talking about, Pops. Talking about the white dude. I know what time it is. Cut him off. No, you got to cut him. I'm acknowledging, and that's a dynamic. That's the nature of imperialism. It's not an aberration. It's the nature of it. Dudes say, but all the greatness, all the talent was happening over off the set with Richard Pryor, Red Fox, and dude, they took him, you know what I'm saying, they had him disconnected. It's like it's a case in London right now in London. They have this white lady been visiting this gorilla to the point for 4 or 5 years consistently. She don't visit no other gorilla. She constantly visiting them. They say, man, we thought someone was strange. She blow kisses at them. They talk to the gorillas that she visits, and I'm using that term loosely, has lost the really, you know what I'm saying, the ability to even relate with the other gorillas. Now when he come with the, you know what I'm saying, he don't even, his smell is different. He don't even like the food of gorillas. He can't even, you know what I'm saying, his survival skills are gone. So now they cutting him off. Now, and I hope y'all hear me. Now they saying you gotta cut him off. She can't visit no more. But all this, he has been gutted. This fish has been gutted. They said, man, you gotta go back in the water now, man. He like, my gill's gone. I don't know, I mean, all that. I disconnected from my family, my people. I, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was accepted inside the aquarium. I was hanging with the, I tried to knock up the fish stink. I tried to hang with the goldfish. I tried to eat the fish food. I looked down on the other fish there. Oh, the worms, they eat that stuff up the bottom of the sea. I could not. I said, yeah, my color looked different than gold. I tried to blend in with them. I got the Tetra food. I got in the aquarium, and I kept on taking water. And I kept trying to wash the fish scales off, and lost all ability to connect with fish. Now you say, man, we got to cut them off, and that's what this is. And they said, man, cut them off. Then the Savior might come in. The Savior might come in. And built them up. You don't even food the other fish. Fish and gorillas. Whatever, however you want to do this here. We don't have no water for you to go back into. Because them fish over there really don't, the fish don't fuck with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been going past looking real uppity around here, man. We had something close to water. Whatever, with the fish, like whatever, man, whatever. I need to get something, man, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, ideally, you know what I'm saying? He said, ideally, I would like to get back to the fisherman. You know what I'm saying? That's the dream. If I can get them, if you can give them a direct line to master, that's well, man, no. Have you seen any other fish? Come on, hang out with. Well, I seen a fishing pole. I seen one of the things in the back of his truck. You thought it was a real fish? No. Okay. I can't get I can't get close to master. Can't get to the fisherman. What can you give me? You said I can't be around no water either, huh? No. Now, this substance here is liquid. Okay. You man, that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Whatever, that's cool. GMO organization, I don't care. You ain't the Black Panther Party. I take anything. Shit, black suits, anything. I don't care. I go for anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cool. Because it's messing somebody else's legs. It's cool. That's liquid. I'm not tripping. Whatever, man. It's all the same, man. You know, I'm not tripping. Whatever. Well, it's not the Black Panther part. Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, they really not. This is a state made. Oh, man, we all the same. We not tripping. Liquid is liquid. Then we cool with that. Okay, all right, okay, fish. Be cool. Be cool. We got you. You cool. with a protest sign. Well, man, let me just call the water. Hold on, you can put in your you the kingfish or queenfish. You whatever in your mind. You are at all this. You in the Atlantic Ocean. Whatever you say it is, you can say what it is. So don't trip with it. That's the Black Panther Party. So big in your mind. The world revolves around you. Now, back to this liquid. Come on, man. All right. Don't trip off that sign. Don't trip off the warning signs of these individuals playing with the Black Panther Party name or playing with Chairman Fred Hampton's name or playing with people's legacy. Don't trip off that. Don't dismiss it. I'm not tripping, man. Long as it does not impact me. This is me. The kingfish. Yeah. Fill them up. Now, kingfish, queenfish. Well, it's you. Don't trip off that. That's liquid now. Don't trip off that. What is that? Don't trip Crisco, Wesson, nothing. That's me. Your words don't mean nothing. Don't trip off that. You can, man, it's a little warmer than the water that you deal with. It's the warmer, this different liquid, that's the warmer. Now hop your ass in that fish grease. Oh, they bogus. Oh, this bogus, man. They frying them, they frying me, they frying us. Oh, they bogus. Man, this motherfucker, who bogus? Man, this motherfucking fisherman, now put me in this motherfucker. Man, this system bogus is what? You mean to tell me that this motherfucker who over there, who got fish smell all on him, got fish bones laying all around him, who done knocked up whales, tuna, big tunas. You got to be jiving me. He got you in some hot fish grease? Well, what the audacity? Now they bogus. Touching on different points. We need y'all, get a couple of PSAs, people service announcements. I stress terms about logos and everything, and terms are important. We got an event. We need y'all. We need all hands, all paws on deck Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hampton House, 804 South 17th Avenue, Maplewood, Illinois. We're going to be installing the People's Bench up and running with the community refrigerator. We're getting ready for the big day, October 15th, the 55th anniversary of the Black Panther Party. So need y'all on deck. This Saturday, then put in your calendars. October 15th, 4 o'clock p.m. is going down. Also, we need water donation dropped off. The Justice for Nicholas Lee campaign. They in Stateville, which we call Deathville. Stateville, I ain't talking about across seas, I'm talking about get them in man in Illinois. Stateville, ain't no water. Let me repeat that. Because some people say I'll be talking a little fast. No water. They have the administration has it set up where they are the prisons are getting 3, if that, plastic bags, back to the fishing, goldfish bags of water. Bringing the goldfish bags of water to a prison. This for everything. Man, the water is straight orange. Now, I don't know if these guys, the prison population is GDs or BDs or Stones or Vice Lords, MCs or Latin King, whatever. I don't know if they Capricorns or Virgos or Aquarius. But we talking about water. I remember being in Stateville when guards would walk past the catwalk and laugh at us for drinking the water because it was designated, it was in paperwork by the EPA, that's the Environmental Protection Agency, that the water was too toxic to drink. It was documented we was getting I'm saying a word wrong, bone scarmosa or something like this. It was cases when guys would do prisons and walk out that jail, get released to get Stateville and die at the door. Bones aching. I don't even. I got that. I'm sure that, like me and a whole bunch of momos probably got that. Ain't no telling. Bone scar. I'm saying the word wrong. This is documented. This over 20-some years ago. This was going on right now. We need water. We got on Sister dropped us some water before. I can't remember call her name right now. We going back down there. We also working on headed to your cousin Stateville. We need you. We going down there. We going to drop you taking that water. See, we hiding the contradictions. We know this system is perfectly capable of getting some water, but you know what I'm saying? But we got to hide the contradiction with this here. You know what I'm saying? We headed down there. We also going back down to Louisiana to take some survival needs. The Hampton House. We had the Hampton House for Haiti campaign. You know what I'm saying? We got the Hampton House for Louisiana. We're taking some food supplies and women's products and clothing down there. And then we also going to Chairman Fred's grave down in Haynesville, Louisiana. We're looking at that, you know what I'm saying? I think Saturday evening. We got that confirmed by tomorrow. That's Stateville. You know, I'm gonna check up on that, you know what I'm saying? Go to Sister Cassandra Greer Lee's page, you know what I'm saying, or Dr. LaShawn's page and see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? With that, we headed down now. Today's a rough day, still dealing with a headache on a few things, man. But we're looking on time, 7:20. Okay. Louisiana, you can drive there. Okay. Well, we actually got we got someone to see. I think we got someone to CDL license. But we need you in the future for future references. We need the CDL license. That was a holdup for us. Yeah. With the CDL license. Yeah. So Conrad, we got any callers in queue? I'm probably going to the Dave Chappelle summation. I'm gonna get a couple callers out.
Free them all, Brother Chair. We have Brother Short Body Q. Free them all.
Free them all. Let me preface before he come on. Let me preface with this. I'm so self-critical. I ain't got that piece done. Ain't no excuses. This brother here is an inspiration. This is Short Body, hard worker, man. A dope man, brought books. He come, man. He go, man. I don't care what set. I'm talking about, man. I don't care what hood. He in it until he touching down to a man. Man, phenomenal for us. Now again, I feel bad. I'm get this piece done for you, Show Body, man. Because man, he come and think about it and say, okay, with this idea, and don't procrastinate about it. He run it. Okay, Show Body, welcome to Freedom On Radio.
Okay, so. Man, bless you, big bro, man. Thank you so much, man. You know, it's about love, man. It ain't about nothing but love, bro. I want to get some emphasis on a couple of things. Now, I want to apologize for not being on the show last week, too, man, because my dog boy had the schedule wrong, because one time y'all did the show at 10 o'clock at night at one day. I think it was the week before last, y'all did it at 10. So I figured I was going to do it again at 10, and I messed around and waited till East West Coast time. It's all day too late, bro.
Oh, it's all love.
But check it out, man. I want to listen to the piece of DBK, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Yes.
DBK. They have a thing for him Saturday, man. But people they have a thing for him Saturday. We posted it up. We've been posting it up all week. But I posted it up again later on after the show. I'll let y'all know to go on my page and check out the flyer. They have another thing for him Saturday, man. Time and date and everything will be on the Saturday. DBK. Big bro, I want to talk about what you said earlier. You said about the used body salesman, man. You know how they have people come talk to the people that convince them to get tricked into the bullcrap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk about how, man, you know, like it's important that what I want to learn when I came back to the crib, man. It's important for us to get in tune with the younger generation, man. The younger generation, they need us, bro, and they want the guidance. It's more about reaching out to them and working with them at the same time, man. You know, the young guys, man, they lack a history, man. They don't know the history about, like they don't know about Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. You know what I mean? They really don't know about. They hear about Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, and all these other guys, but they don't know the history behind how they got took down and why they got took down. So they won't be able to honor what's going on with the real OGs out here right now. They tried to break the generational gap with separating the OGs and the kids. And the OGs from being able to teach the young kids what we know by putting all the drugs and dope in the hood. You know what I mean? Saying that to say, a lot of the young guys, the kids, they don't know what happened to the OGs, why we became hypes, why we became criminals, what influenced us to do it. You know what I mean? They don't know that about the trap that we set up as. So saying that to say, when I was in the hood and I ended up talking to all the young guys, I call them young guys, and I found out that they don't know the history of what made the hype, why all the guns out there, why the OGs ain't being able to help them, why they not listening to the OGs, and why they not doing it. And by them not knowing that, that's what the rebellion started in that. So what I found out was once they started learning the history, because I was out there teaching them history, telling them why the hype became a hype. Well, what happened to the OG that was real powerful that they could help you with the knowledge, they could help you build man today? Why you look at the OG that's talking to you down on them now because of the trap that he was set up in? They don't know these things. They just think a dude is out there smoking crack, or he used to be a hero, not he a hero. Yeah, he's smoking crack, but they don't understand the trap that he was set in. What type of example he was made to be for them that separates the OG from the young guys of the state. So say that to say, in order for us to break these chains with the young guys, I had talked with the young guys and the OG at the same time. And what our solution is about us teaching each other about what's going on with each other instead of debating and trying to demand respect from each other. You know what I mean? It's been that big battle amongst the OGs and young guys. You know what I mean? And the kids. Once the communication is broken, which was done when they put the crack in the hood and helped destroy the strong men that was going to be able to help these young guys not be the gangbangers they are today, not be out here like that. They were understood why they are killing each other like they are today. And when I'm in the hood, I'm talking to the PDs, the Bloods, and the Crips, and I'm conversating with the young guys. I really don't like to talk to the OGs that are our age and all that because they already got their minds set up, they already got their ways. But in order for us to have them shorties get the message of Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. and a lot of other hood hope movement, a lot of other organizations that's out here really for the people, in order for them to get the words and for our mission as who we are today, our help needs to come from the young guys. All these OG dudes and all that stuff, they got their own ways already set. So we have to start communicating with them and then have them helping us with our mission and involving them in what's going on, and not separating them from that. So that's one of the big things I've learned in Chicago. What we had to talk about when it comes to that, big bro.
I want to just say even the.
Yeah. Also, one more main thing I want to say before I go. Our worst enemy, man. What I found out was traveling the country and working within the community with the guys. Our worst enemy, man. It ain't the white man. It ain't the color, but it's our own. I call them satisfied niggas. We got a lot of satisfied niggas out here, man, and they out here. They ain't out here for the people, man. You know what I mean? We got too many people that in position of authority to make moves for the people that ain't making them. They got the power, they got the money, and they got the information. You know, and they have the information from the people, and they don't want to get information from the people because they satisfied niggas. They satisfied in their ways. They already got what they want. You know what I mean? And that's our major enemy. Enemy is the satisfied nigga. That's the one who's stopping us all because he got the keys to go. He see what it is, and you're not sharing it with the people.
You always welcome our free them all, and please go to Showbody's page to find out when that memorial for DBK is going to be held. This Saturday, where it's going to be at. And give us your Facebook page, Showbody, and any social media contact for you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Y'all can contact me. Make sure y'all go check out everything. Us Before Me Civil War II on YouTube. We put new videos out every day. Every day. New video, new information for the land. Yeah, we always check. Yes, sir. We put it in for the land. Also check me out at Roosevelt McCray or either Shoutbody or Us Before Me. All on Instagram. Instagram Shoutbody. Instagram Us Before Me. Facebook Roosevelt McCray. Facebook Shoutbody. Us Before Me. And also, like I said, Twitter Shoutbody.
This brother here, man. Hey, man.
The most important thing to keep me is the most
yes, sir.
Kept me is on the block, though, G.
Well said.
Y'all kept me on these blocks with the people, baby. You know what I mean?
That's real talk. That's real talk. That's real talk, man. This brother Showbody to me, like literally, I don't give, man, what location, where it is, what time of day, man. Man, I'm to my man in there. I'm to my man. I mean, cross state lines, cross street tribe lines. man, whatever it be, man, his brother, I'm the old man, get there. They know a whole bunch of talking. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm beating myself up. He come through and said, man, you want to do this here? You got a plan? Well, let me call my manager and let me check in. No. Show what you got a plan. Do this here, man. The brother he talking about. The video he did with the brother DBK, they had done the video. Ain't no guarantee, man. You talking about a case of no guarantee tomorrow's just done the video. Just done it, man. Brother gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm talking, man.
He complimented you, so he complimented you like that night. Remember he wants you to be in the video. I was gonna put in the video, and he's like, nah, man, this ain't both people right here. I got something special with him. Keep that footage, bro. Keep that footage, and when you keep that footage, I'm gonna put another video, but it's gonna be more powerful. It's gonna be real powerful. And that's where you kept that footage, so
man. That brother, that's real talk. I spoke about this last week. The brother I spoke about this last week, man. Doing the video shoot, and the brother, man, he said, listen. He said, my brother, he said, I said, you familiar who I am? He said, man, I'm very familiar who you are. He broke down, I mean, he knew about campaigns we engaged in. He said, let me bring them to you. Let me bring them to you. He said, man, let me get out there with them. He said, I'm gonna bring them to you. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got the word, brother got took down, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, this brother, man, that conversation, man, I say, damn, another brother was talking, and I was saying, man, you never, we gotta. These are intense times, man, and everyone should be able to, as what Chairman Fred said, commit a revolutionary act in their life. You know what I'm saying? And again, this brother, man, and I tell people, I think about examples. I remember we was in Oakland, California, and we was literally talking about here to go touch down with Nipsey Hussle, to go follow with him in regards to his work at the Hampton House. We got word, you know what I'm saying? Man, got word. Less than a week later, I remember that day hearing about him, Michael K. Williams, y'all know, a lot of y'all know him as Omar and the Wire. You know what I'm saying? The project, he's in the back. When you rare breeds in particular, our people in general, every day you hearing about, you know what I'm saying? Just getting killed, you know what I'm saying? Every day. One way or another. It's like every day, all day. But then when you meet these rare breeds, these go-getters, man, seize the time. Yeah.
How my man DBK died, man. He died, man. He died fight, man. He got to fight with his dude. He couldn't take the fist fight, and then he wanted to put a gun to him and shoot him, man. You know what I mean? It's like these guys, these pussies out here right now, man. They don't know how to use their hands. Their hands pretty, bro.
Out of curiosity, was this something on Facebook? Was this something on Facebook or something too?
I don't know if it ever got to Facebook. But
no, somebody had told me about some similar situation the other day, and I didn't know if it be so much. You know what I'm saying? That sound I ain't know. Yeah, but keep us posted for the Memorial Saturday, man. We got, you know what I'm saying, you know how we do, man. We're gonna do the octopus tactic. We're gonna be 8-10 different places at one time,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see DBK, man. Love y'all, man.
Man, hey, man.
Thank you for letting me on live, man. Thank y'all for letting me know with y'all, man.
It's an honor. We honored and humbled, man. We live direct on Free MR Radio, y'all. We're gonna talk about this Dave Chappelle piece too before we touch down. We'll start doing these movie reviews. Next week we're gonna talk about this piece, Ali, Malcolm X and Ali. But we're gonna talk about this Dave Chappelle piece too before we close out. But I'm gonna try to do some papers, some forms, and that's really, man, today. And just, man, and see politics when you know certain things and the way you see it. People say, like, I don't want to know everything political, and the ruling class knows that. That's why you with the contradictions at the border. Biden didn't say nothing about getting rid of the police. They recognize the political significance of the horse. See, and people telling you Now the police can ride through in a car with a whip and do all that. That horse dynamic was a blatant contradiction. It could be said, see, Minister UEP News said we must even politicize the gun. What makes our gun different? See, the way that you can tell what, see, like people try, like it's a politics to your terms, your words. That horse, it was a direct, it's you in the South, it's a direct, even, what I'm saying, you hear certain language, and that's what the first thing they say, okay, man, we're going to get rid of all the horses. Hold on. Them horses ain't get up in the morning and say, man, what you doing, Mr. Ed? Well, I feel like going out here, man, ride down these motherfuckers from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Lasso on them. Hold on. This script kind of twisted. The horse ain't called no shot, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. See, all this about, man, it's kind of how they get our community. We got to get rid of guns. Like the guns jumping up on their own. Listen, man. Mother's gonna find a way, whether it be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen. Mother's gonna find a way. They stabbing people. Listen, you create these. How about this here? How about you turn the news on tomorrow and say, listen, man, capitalism got to go. All these conditions got to go. You know what I'm saying? But they have you in these excursions, futilities. You know what I'm saying? They just say the conditions. And the breed of the conditions. You know what I'm saying? Dig this here, man. So that's why they said the horses. So now you done call with the bad guy. You say, man, yeah, them bad horse. What the motherfucker with the pig? What about the pigs? You know what I'm saying? So again, the politics, man. Everything. The words, terms, fashion, how we view it, how it's assessed, how it's addressed. You know what I'm saying? Like the Panther Party, the programs, how it wasn't just no free. Oh my God, here we go again. They messed up. Ooh. Let me tap out and go back in again on Instagram, y'all. Words of Florida Evans on Good Time. Damn. Let me know if y'all hear me back on there now. Okay, we tuning back in. Let me know if y'all can hear me on Instagram. It's a battle. This individual that blew me the other day, right? Just, man, the work we do, we ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? But man, Tupac say take this war shit deeply. We take the, you know what I'm saying? We take this war, we take our wars even. We take it. Tupac say take the war shit deeply. And what was coming in like just negating, like, like when I call, I appreciate this. Say, man, I know you missed my call for. I know you trying to do all this and that. Acknowledging it, then you got my ear. When mother come in that class and race arrogance, and see, a lot of people in their defense ain't got no frame of reference with what a motherfucking revolutionary is. None. They have no frame of reference. And see, we fighting for a climate where people can understand the dynamics of that. In other words, like, man, the ecosystem is so offset. A lot of cats they can't grasp it. And ain't no cliff notes in Cub class. Ain't no, well, let me read this to you. You know what I'm saying? People say, well, I understand, guy told me the other day, we talking about the community refrigerator. Well, my parents was in the civil rights movement. I said, well, mine wasn't. He said, huh? I thought your father was Fred Hampton. No, my father was Chairman Fred Hampton. My mother was Deborah Johnson. They wanted, no, they wasn't. So I read it. Yeah, no, you didn't read wrong. You interpreted wrong. That's what you did. Because your frame of reference, you come through the door. Just, you know what I'm saying, slave ass schools that you related to. You got that shit in your wallet, in your photo album. That's, you know what I'm saying? Them pictures of mine, our pictures, them jail pictures, man. It's a different dynamic. It ain't no arrogance. We have to come. See, why you be so passionate? Because we coming from a deficit. I'm talking, now, I ain't talking about we just black people. I'm talking about those on the valley. We not only gotta challenge the motherfuckers who controlling the heart machine, the weather machine, we gotta challenge the motherfuckers on the mountaintop or trying to be on the mountaintop. We come from the valley. We coming from the Claudette Colvins who refuse to give up a bus seat all the time. The masses. And we got to get clear. It's going to be a clash of the classes that make the clash of the titans look like child's play. Oh, we need y'all to get together. No. We ain't all together. No, we ain't. No. Most of us are speaking French in real funny times around here. I went for this form today. Simple paperwork. And a lot of people say, why you have to look at, people say, man, even in our community, they say, why? Like when guys be riding in the car, the woman, they got to sit back, the woman be in there. And, we acknowledge, what I'm saying, who got to make phone calls for us. Stop being honest about that. I mean, I'm going to quote Shakespeare. Maybe I'm going to quote this white cat. Maybe people relate to that. Shakespeare said, to thine self be true. I mean, motherfuckers selling their children this bullshit and, you know what I'm saying, getting up from they class reunions. Oh, I made it because I did blah, blah. I don't want to talk about the backroom deals that was made, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, listen. It'd be so shocking when you hear these people talk like in the ruling class come out and it's time to give up expose a contradiction. Oh, I can't believe this was happening in Hollywood. Oh, I can't believe this person was selling drugs. This man, this the nature of imperialism. How this motherfucker get down? Say it once in a while, you know what I'm saying? And it's whether it be a political agenda, what's going down, whatever, you know what I'm saying, for a new law to be enacted, whatever the case may be. But you be like, man, at least wink when they talking to you, you're like, man, could you at least wink your eye like, okay, man, this bullshit we running. Motherfuckers be going to really selling this snake oil and get passing out to generation after generation after generation. Oh, that organization, they really worked hard together. Oh, my group, you know what I'm saying? We want to did block. Man, you ain't did nothing. And he might be taking credit like they did something. That's like Pinocchio telling you how he did a good show. Knowing you seeing this white man with the strings in his hand. They say Pinocchio doing so good. You're like, man, Pinocchio his nose might did grow on his own. This group, they grab people, say this your organization. Ain't never be nothing. Ain't never organized. Ain't never poured a hot water over a noodle. That ain't some sort of organizers. Man, be for real. You should have seen the process that they tried to have me engage in for this particular piece of paperwork today. It was, just this. You be like, are you trying to make themselves feel important? Just this whole. Just simple dynamics, you know what I'm saying? You just, the process and the rule, like in the penitentiaries, the concentration camp, they had these things called adjustment committees. Listen to the word, adjustment committee. These are like courtrooms inside the prisons. You know what I'm saying? They give you a ticket, a write-up. They got tickets like reckless eyeballing. Yeah, I'm talking about now. Right, like now. You look at a guard, reckless eyeballing. This is Clan-Treya, yeah. And you'll go get this ticket, and you'll get there, and it'd be a white racist captain, a Negro lieutenant, male, ain't never in his life had connect with black folks. Ain't never been, come straight up the motherfucking corn, ain't never seen a black horse, let alone a black person. And a female who her disdain for black men is, man, you talking about glaring, ain't no front to it. And you be like, okay, well, maybe this is how this penitentiary work. Then you go to another place like, man, I seen this movie before. You like, man, you like, that's motherfucking, That's Jason. You know what I'm saying? You finna whip your knives out. No, my name is different. No, I seen this same setup. This Three Stooge ass shit. And after a while you'll say, wait a minute, is this so? Maybe they lucky. Maybe it just happened this way. And what you say, man, the same psychological profile. We was dealing with our chapter in Brazil. And this lady walked up to us, oh, that's such and such. That's the one who they gonna send over here. You know what I'm saying? They said, Chairman, how you be knowing? Listen, man. This system got slavery so down packed, they figure why switch it up? Why switch it up? They said, let's get creative, let's change the name for a minute. What they study us on, in that fact, you control the conditions. You know what I'm saying? In the net, you can get the right circumstance. You feed them off what you want to feed them. You know how you know that motherfucking shit gonna smell like that? Who they control the food? They control the food. Who you think fed them? Who you think, man, fed them this, and they fed them this they done where it's so stuck. We ain't had no colon cleanser. It's stuck in there for generations. Motherfuckers passing that shit down from generations. It's after motherfuckers start thinking, my pH. Where they get that shit from? Well, I came up with it myself. You know, no, you dressed it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You put a little your own perfume, but that's some shit. That's some bullshit. And we come up and say some bullshit. And at some point we say, wait a minute, that's some state shit. That ain't come from no grass-fed cows. That's some GMO ass shit. The motherfucker telling you, that ain't no organizers. That ain't no motherfucking, that ain't the Black Panther Party. That's some other shit there. Well, no, man, it's brown. It has a certain, it came out of motherfucking rectum. You see certain characteristics. Man, when you gonna come to grips with this here? I hate to be graphic, but these are graphic realities we're dealing with. Man. I forgot what year it was. Maybe 2004, 2003. Or 2000. I'm on parole. I get to New York. I then dialogue with a former chief of staff. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, hold on, man. I'm doing a radio program right now. I'm gonna get you back, Fremont. I say, you get word Dave Chappelle is doing this. Dave Chappelle is doing this event, and they don't know where the location at. They don't know where nothing's gonna be at. Check in, parole. I'm in New York. Everybody, Champ, you don't know where it's at. Black man, man. There's a will, there's a way. Night before, Brother D-Don, he telling Dave Chappelle, I get word about this later. He said, man, I just left Chicago with Chairman Fred. Damn, no sound again? Boy, they don't miss a beat. Y'all, hey. Ooh. They don't miss a beat. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear me now on Instagram. We're back again. I'm trying to set the stage with y'all about this thing in 2003. Ooh, damn, 2003. What is it? This 2021. Damn. Go check out the Dave Chappelle Block Party if y'all ain't seen that. Ooh. So I'm in New York. It's like it's gonna be an event going. So I talked the night before my guy D-Don. The call in 929-477-3785. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all start subscribing to the channel. Post it up there. Tell that man. Start knowing about like when you go to church, you're like, man, what they what day Sunday service on? Huh? What? Man, second nature, man. Oh, I hate to sound sacrilegious, man. Revolution, God damn, you got to be jiving me. Y'all can hear me on Instagram? No. Boy, listen. Man, Boosie, you told me they shutting you down. This man, listen, I can't, man. Let me know if they give me. Okay, y'all come on over to this. I guess see if y'all go to YouTube live. Everybody, you got to be jiving me. Come on in. You hear me? Okay, right on. Okay, bring me call in then. Bring me call in. I'm gonna pick back up on this Dave Chappelle thing. Bring my call in. Sister Comrade, bring our call in. You say must really bother me about today. Yeah, man, you go through, it bothers us the people. I don't take nothing personally. I'm a microcosm, you know what I'm saying, what happens to our people, you know what I'm saying? And I say, though the government assassinated my father in the graphic, where they come at all our daddies, all our mothers, you know what I'm saying? Shoot them down, punk them out, lock them up. So I'm just, it's an example of what happened to our people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it cuts. But that's not what motivates me either, though. What motivates me is a love for our people. Sister Comrade, you have to call in, Q? Can y'all hear me?
Free them all, Brother Chairman. Free them all.
Free them all.
Yes, ma'am. So, yes, we have Sister Deborah with the Marcus with on the.
Welcome to Free them all radio.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. How you doing? Who are we honored to have here?
This is Deborah. I like to say hi to everybody. I'm with DeMarcus Williams. He was my nephew, aka Butterball.
And for those, you're talking to Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. We're honored to have you here. Bring us up to speed who your nephew is. For those who don't know, bring us up to speed. Sister Deborah.
DeMarcus was this Deborah. On here with me, family. I heard somebody else was is Rose here. Okay, this is West Jeanette. Okay, well, this is Deborah. Can y'all still hear me?
We hear you, Deborah. Yep.
Okay, DeMarcus Williams, he's aka Butterball. He's my nephew, 35-year-old out of Haytown, Missouri. He was pronounced dead. We don't know what time or anything like that. He was tased several times, more than he should have been, and we want answers.
What state was what city and state?
Haytown, Missouri.
Haytown, Missouri.
Hayton,
Missouri. Missouri. That we had the picture of the police on his neck last week on our flyer, and I'll let us know where people can go see that video at when he was choked at, and how far is that from St. Louis or Hyatt or Missouri? How far is that from St. Louis?
I think it's like 2.5 hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours.
What about Ferguson?
Probably about 7 miles, 3 hours, maybe 2 or something like that.
Okay. I need y'all to look at this. Where could people see that video of DeMarcus Williams? I mean, man, look, man, we got a clip of it on the flyer last week. the video, what do they type in? Where do they see that video footage of them choking him? I mean, murdering him. What do they pull up? How do we find that video?
Let me see. I'm not sure because I'm not sure as his auntie of his mother, who else is on the line, if they can help you out or anything like that. I'm not sure where you can get that.
Okay.
You don't already have it.
All right, we'll find this out. Okay. What else I want to ask you? Forgive me. This is also it's been brought to our attention that that even the police chief was involved in this. Is any validity to that?
As stated, as I was told, the chief was involved. He made the statement, but I don't think she has any type of police report, any type of report. So I'm not sure about that. So I can't really say that.
Okay.
It's any report. We don't have any report.
But how big is Hyatt, Missouri? Like what's the population like? Like give us a little insight of somebody can like. Is it rural, city? What is it like? How large is it? The police force, is it mostly white? You know what I'm saying? Some black people. Like, give us a little setting so we know what we're dealing with, and also give us a little background on the market. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What type of brother was he? Give us the background on who he was.
Well, my nephew, DeMarcus Butterball, he was a really sweet young man. He was always out trying to make peace with the family, want the family would be at peace, and he spoke the truth. If he encountered with an officer or anything like that, I'm sure that he told the truth. He was working. He had a fiance, a baby, a 4-month-old baby, and he tried to keep peace. Everybody loved him. A very friendly young man, spiritual, and come on, family. Let them know how you feel about DeMarcus. Whoever's on the other line.
Please.
Tell them what you think about it. I guess. Yes.
Lines are open. Welcome y'all, the family DeMarcus Williams. First of all, y'all feel first of all our condolences, and we listening. We want to know who this brother was. So y'all feel free to jump in with us.
Thank you.
In 2000.
DeMarcus, he lives in Hayti, Missouri, and born in Illinois, Cairo, Illinois, and his mom moved to the city, make better, do better for themselves and stuff. She had 2 boys, and we want justice. We don't have any answers. She don't have a lot of answers. She hasn't talked to anyone. She don't have a police report. My sister, she's God has blessed her to be doesn't matter right now to where she's on what she's doing and trying to get justice for him. She wasn't ready before. I think she's about ready. We're gonna have the funeral on Friday. So she's ready after that to step out. Even I think she wants to walk. Not sure when she wants to do this and how, but it's justice for DeMarcus. It's needed. We need answers. We need to know something. Nobody's talking to us. Nobody will talk to us. I don't think my sister has talked to a lot of people. I don't think she's done that. So we just want it out there that, hey, we want justice. You know, we're not saying that that was a racist issue, but we also want to go by what we see. We're going by what we see, and what I see is something that was not done correctly. He was tased more than twice. I mean, that he was tased several times. That's not appropriate.
I may have, excuse me, I said I hate in Missouri. A lot of times, but you mentioned he's born in Cairo. So yeah, and actually, ironically, we got a show coming up in regards to a lot of issues that's happening in Cairo. You know, and I'm is it how far is it from Cairo, Illinois? Can you know that?
I think it's like maybe a couple of hours. Cape Girardeau, it's maybe like an hour from Cape Girardeau.
Okay. I'm just trying to get a frame of reference. And we just got some updates. We got some stats, some stats. You know, what I'm saying some numbers of this.
Rutherford, Missouri.
Okay, I got a little feel where we at. Yeah, and so like the population around 2,700.
If you're familiar with Carruthersville, Missouri, it's 10 minutes away from there.
Okay, now I'm not familiar with that, but I'm familiar. When you say Cairo, that kind of gave me like a frame of reference, though. When you say Cairo, and and so nasty. Suppose we got. They say the population, they have here is 37.56% black and 56.67% white.
Not a real big population.
Yeah.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture because a lot of people are born and raised in that city, so it's a mixture of that. But I was born and raised there, and I never heard of this happening to anyone, especially not anyone of mine. But there's things I don't know what happens. I never encountered anything like this before, and the way they handling it is, I didn't think that they would handle it like that. We just wanted the truth, justice. We want peace. We don't want violence, but we want answers.
Mm. How old was DeMarcus? How old was DeMarcus with? How old was
he? He just turned 35.
Okay. If people, we can get if y'all all right with it, so we get. I don't know the mayor. I don't know what just to call, just to ask some questions. What happened, what occurred. We get some, send some city officials. Just some call-ins, just simply asking, what's the status? What have they? What cause of death have they? Has the state or the administration, what cause of death have they said it was?
They didn't say.
Oh, they ain't said nothing.
The statement that they posted, they said it was under an FBI investigation.
Oh, okay.
That's what we know.
Okay.
Haven't talked to anybody. They didn't say anything to it. I just know that we got cremation of the body because it was too messed up to do an embalmment, and it had not even been a week, and we getting phone calls to have a cremation ASAP. So that don't sit right with the family. I'm sorry.
He's cremated.
He should be. I think he was cremated today or yesterday, but we got calls last week to when it happened. It wasn't a few days, wasn't even a week, and they were calling to get the body cremated because it was so messed up. So it was not appropriate.
Okay. All right.
We didn't understand, and we still don't understand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let us. we'll definitely get in how we can assist, or calls to find out, asking city officials, so on and so forth, what occurred. We definitely want to be, offer our assistance out, in addition to our condolences. So please keep us updated, since was again, whatever calls we can, we can follow up with, and yeah, just get So are they giving a timeline, and giving a timeline in regards to what's the like, or it just says it's open investigation, and has there been a timeline for any response we gotten back to y'all?
We don't know anything. I know I don't know anything.
Okay.
We don't know anything about that right now. My sister, we've been planning for his funeral. Had to move a little date up and stuff like that, closed casket. But we, because he's cremated, but we just focusing right now. She's focusing on getting him a ceremony. Go ahead and get that taken care of, and then he's really been going through with this situation and how he left her.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay. You have our direct contact. Please, again, keep us updated. We here, the airways are always open for y'all. We here live and direct on Freedom on Radio. And our listeners, viewers, where we can offer. I don't know what, like, in legal assistance, we can put a call out, or should we call officials? So we just please keep us updated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you announcing that on the air, and that's a little taste of peace. I believe Butterball would like that. Meaning that close to justice, a little bit closer anyway. We appreciate that very much.
It's our condolences, and we here for you. But please keep us posted. Y'all, DeMarcus, is Wilson or Williams? Just say the name again, please.
DeMarcus Williams.
DeMarcus Williams. Hyatt, Missouri.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, Hayti, Hayty. There's a Haiti and there's a Hayti, Hayti.
Yeah, I was coming. I says, yes.
You familiar with Jonesville, Arkansas?
Jonesville, Arkansas.
Yes.
Well, that's
a little bit, and
how is that connected? You went out. Say it again. How is that connected? Arkansas?
No, he lives there. He lives in Jonesboro, and he moved Hayti, so it's in between areas.
Oh, Jonesboro. That's in Missouri too.
It's in Arkansas.
Oh, okay. I got you. Understood. Okay, my fault. Okay, I got you. Okay, understood. Yep. Understood. All right. So yeah, please definitely keep us posted. Yes, indeed.
Okay, we appreciate that very much.
Appreciate you, sister. Appreciate you again. Our condolences. Yes, indeed. We live and direct on Freedom on Radio, y'all, making history, taking history, taping history. Scar, any more callers in queue?
Brother Chairman, callers in queue. Callers, if you'd like to come into queue, press 1.
Freedom on. Okay, down to the countdown. I'm gonna do this commentary on this. I was giving the background. But check out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start. I keep saying we're gonna do these movie reviews, y'all. Keep saying it, but we gonna do it. I wanted to comment on this piece. I think this last piece is titled "Closure," Dave Chappelle, and I was give a little background. Dave Chappelle block party when I, battery down. One thing is another. You can't make this up. Okay, 8 o'clock. I ain't bring a phone. I ain't bring a charger with me. One day we're gonna have everything set up professionally, studio, all that backup, all that. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I mean, everything, my backup phone, all that. All that's gonna be in, you know what I'm saying? Come in 1 minute. So I might lose y'all on Instagram if I ain't get my iPhone charged with me. So I might lose y'all on this. But yeah, I was just commenting about this piece. I was in the background on the Dave. Y'all was, if those who haven't seen it, go see Dave Chappelle Block. And I met people who watched the Dave Chappelle Block party and did not see me in there. I'm telling you, man, politics impacts a lot of things, man. Hearing, seeing, everything. I'm telling you, it's something, it's really something, and it's, man, sometimes I hate, I see, man, the politics, man. I wrote a poem called "Is Ignorance Abyss." I'd be like, damn, what if motherfucker didn't know this shit, and to see stuff without its political significance, what if you just can. I think about even the thing with the horses and I'm saying, like the political significance of that. I remember, and people could see the same exact thing. I remember we was riding going to California and going to California. We was riding through California and rolled past this slaughterhouse. That's what it was. I mean, it was all these cattle everywhere. And you could see them corralled in. And even if you have no familiarity with farm life, you know what this was. You know what I'm saying? You could just see it. And there's one young lady. She was. This is the height. This is at the height. Ah, damn. Man, I wish my man just caught more. Sound went out again. I'm gonna put a sign up and say, listen, man, I'm on the Freedom on Radio. This man. Man, it was a thing. We had to set up so it was to the point in prison. The political education classes was so on point. The aura, you could see, like when the PE classes was about to occur, you could see they switch and shift. They put a certain type of guards on deck. You know what I'm saying? You could see the whole aura changing. You know what I'm saying? You could see it was a whole different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? You can see like this. Hey, Freedom on Radio Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Central. It's a man. It should, you know what I'm saying? Man, and people like, channel people where the flyers at. It's a certain feeling I get. This is therapeutic for me. And see, and people understand, like, like when you dealing with, we damaged. You know what I'm saying? Like a comic cat, this brother who fixed cars. He be, when you talk to him, you can see the oil all in his hands. Because he constantly out there dealing with different cars. And you walk up to him, you don't know, like, man, why your hands so dirty? He been doing all type of cars. And he pick up on it, it's ingrained in his skin. I'm doing all type of, man, damage, you know what I'm saying? And you fighting motherfuckers who fighting you. You follow what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Question about we ain't contact, we exposing all them contradictions. Now we in contact. Question should be have they the quote unquote Fred Hampton left. See, the question should be have they connected with us. That should be the contradiction that somebody is using Chairman Fred's name that is connected with us. See, I'm real careful on what I ask, you know what I'm saying, how I ask and deal with questions. This goes out to the questions that came up on see, it's a movie called Cadillac Records. It's really talking about chess records in real life. There's a scene with Mos Def, y'all seen Bait, was playing Chuck Berry. In the record company say, man, we're going to make you famous and make him rich, talking about the white man. Mos Def said, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. He switched the chairs around. He said, now say that again. Because he's trying to figure out how is his talents, his legacy, playing Chuck Berry, how is it the white man resource? The question is, for anybody using Chairman Fred's name, have they connected with us? That's the question. See, it's political. It's political on how the position you're saying. And see, we come like people like when you we take a certain position, like, well, just when we want you to reach out. No, the fact that the motherfucker is using Chairman Fred's name, I don't give a fuck what, man, the Black Panther Party. The question is, have they connected with us? And the question, the people have to develop their political muscle to recognize this is a contradiction, if not a crime. If not a crime. In this day and age, the question is, have they connected with us? That's the question. That's the question. You know what I'm saying? And next, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming from a cloth of structure. Talking to the sister the other day. She, you know what I'm saying? She talking about, well, these people using the name, your father's name, they mean well, so on. I say, listen, now you can sell that snake oil in some other city, or some other arena, some other fish tank. See, when you deal with the real world, the real world we deal with. I ain't talking about no lava lamp, beanbag. I'm talking about the real world. When you liberal, even in your family, you say, hold on, man. I get into the Jones boys. Hold on, them ain't the Jones boys, man. Them the Johnsons down. You know what I'm saying? It's a distinction. It's a distinction. Even that movie, American Gangster, the dude's character, Denzel Washington, he told Cuba Gooding Jr., hey, man, hold on, man. You messing with a brand. You playing with a brand, man. You can dip out and go get something else. You know what I'm saying? You play people's legacy. That's all we got. So that's the question. To go out and the question, call the contradiction on these other individuals, opportunists. Man, what's the man? Call the question. Man, we connected with them. We carry the heat for this name. We carry the heat for this legacy. This ain't no phase we going through in our life. People can pop up. This ain't that's what they call it. This ain't no pop-up shop. This ain't no Black History Month thing. Kids run around grabbing his name and his legacy, you know what I'm saying, going through a phase in their life. That gives them our political muscle. Hold on, man. This serious to some people. Have you connected with them? This ain't no transient 4-hour hotel room. We the ones here when the plumbing go out. When the doors get kicked in. That's us there. Dealing with this heat. Not popping up like no damn costume party playing games with Chairman Fred's name, with his legacy. Now how they connected with us? That's the question. It's really not a question. We had to come to grips with this here. Checks and balances. Didn't say it was some petty bourgeoisie or bourgeoisie institution or individual. Oh, we got this is the Obama Obama group, the Obama. Excuse me, President Obama, I was wondering, have you reached out and talked to these? Huh? Excuse me? As opposed to, hey man, y'all, you out there, dude? Not dude, you know what I'm saying? I know he don't like that probably turn. It's a different dynamic. Man, we listen. I don't make no bones. I'm coming from the masses. And I know a lot of us used to dealing with the masses should just be happy that anybody even mention us, whether it be on, you know what I'm saying, a frame up on a case or some slander. Just be happy they said your name. No. It's, man, Look at this here. We come from a cloth. No respect, no rap. That's party line. That's Panther Cub party. No respect, no rap. So this energy, go on their podcast, go on their group, call, question them, bombard them. Keep on asking them. Front them off. And then watch and see who still attracts to it. Then go back and have a conversation with yourself. Pull yourself to the side. You ain't do like Alcoholics Anonymous say, get up in public. Yes, I'm John. No, go to yourself and say, self, what was in me that attracted to this? What logic did I get with this here? When this man, it's blatantly, this legacy, this was carried on. This was he come down to. This when they said the angel provocateurs to kick in the Hampton House doors. When attacks coming down on the Black Panther, this clearly who catching the heat. This who clearly out there got dirt up under their cleats and going on the football field. Then I come outside and they're at the tailgate party, the news camera talking to some people who ain't never even been close to the Chili's, ain't been in the bleachers. Hey, the football. Imagine you watching the football. You watched the Raiders game the other day. Imagine you come back, you turn the news on. Oh man, my team won. That's good. Let me not call everybody. Let's sit back and watch what happened at the game. Imagine this now. Imagine this. You turn the TV on, the news. You turn the news on. Say, man, we come back after this commercial break for coverage about today's great football game. You sit back. You know, you got your the popcorn, whatever, your pieces, whatever. Bam. You say, oh man, must be something else. No, okay. So, Mr. Allen, Woody Allen, when that receiver, that clinch, that last pass, how did it feel when it was you sitting there watching this? You're watching this now. So you trying to adjust you playing the TV. You're like, man, they got on the damn movie channel. They got Woody Allen. Now you're into it. You with your lady. Who messed the remote control? What you mean? I'm trying to watch the coverage from the football game. They told me they got Woody Allen on. So Woody Allen. So how you feel when this the clock winding down? You know what I'm saying? When it get you confused in the motherfucker. How you think the Cubs and the Black Panther, all this struggling going down, cases, agent provocateurs, tax and slander going down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mother talking about, man, banks told me they're going to take the house that Chairman Fred grew up in. Trying to organize funds, get down to Louisiana. Not no family trip. Now, it's no vacation. To take some supplies, some food, some sanitary napkins down to Louisiana. Then go down and pay the outstanding bill to help the tombstone on Chairman Fred. You know what I'm saying? And you pop up. So what about this group here? You know, how you think they feel? Excuse me? What part did I miss? Oh, we got all come together. Oh. No, not watch. I know we done cook down to time. I know I got the come up out of here in a minute. I'll tell y'all this is how we're gonna do this here. We're gonna come up out of here. We need water donations. We're gonna take water down to Statesville. Ain't no water now. Man, ain't no big speech. I can't explain this. Can't make this shit no more plainer. Water. What do they do? You know what I'm saying? They locked up for arson, murder. No water. Well, let's do a study and figure out how long they go. Water. Man, water. Okay, taking water down to Statesville. We also need donations, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're making some trips down there, you know what I'm saying, to Louisiana. Y'all hit Cassandra Greeley's page and also hit our page. Y'all do whatever Cash App, $ save the Hampton House. Also get the donate button. This cat know I'm doing. I'm really getting offended. These people who pose to know what I do. It's like, man, it's some people in my community, brothers who I know. Man, I know what Ramadan is. I know what it is. I fine tune myself. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hold on, man. We ain't going to eat on that certain. You know what I'm saying? On that certain. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for them. I'm starting to get offended for some of these cats. You know what I'm saying? With Tupac, the record Smile, Tupac and Face, you ain't got to bump it, but please respect it. We had it so cold in the penitentiary, the concentration camp. We had a model of the month each month. We shut the ain't nothing moving. Malcolm X, man, Marcus Garvey, nothing moving. Man, them North Siders, it's equivalent to the Aryan Brotherhood. Them raised white boys go in their cell, lock them doors. They knew what time, before we even, man, political education class time, you know what they on? A respect. You ain't got to bump it, but please respect it. It's free on radio time. See, yep. See, now my sound go out every time they call in. They don't think. See what I'm saying? When you ain't doing no damage. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother discussion, y'all. We're gonna cover up about here, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in next week again. We're gonna be at the Hampton House. Okay, well, come on. Okay, okay, come on down. Get on down. Bring the water. We need the water over there at the Hampton. Man, we on that bus up. We get that bus. Saturday, we doing a cleanup at the Hampton House. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We doing a cleanup over there. We get ready for October 15th. You know what I'm saying? Man, then we going to Louisiana after that. You know what I'm saying? I got to confirm it. You know what I'm saying? I got to confirm with our system and our people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see about the chairman. Yeah, we fighting for the unborn, living, and dead. We fighting for the unborn, living, and dead. We are fighting for the unborn, living, and dead. You know what I'm saying? So come right, take us on up out of here. Okay, right on. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Good technology. Thank you for the technology. You see, I don't be no nothing to put on. Do not disturb. Yep. Right on. It's called Free 'Em All. Okay, right on, right on. We love you, man. We ride, family. All right, man. Sharaki, you know, I know you're in the building. You know what I'm saying? My passion is for our people, man, for the struggle. Right on. Okay, right on. Free 'em all. Same. We can talk to Dave Chappelle. Y'all watch Dave Chappelle. What's the closure? We're gonna talk about that next weekend. We're gonna follow up with that, y'all. Your thoughts on that? Free 'em all. Love you too, man. Sharaki in the building. Love you, man. Free 'em all. Love y'all. Free 'em all. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yes,